Okay.
There's a king that's coming back to save our people. Now, we should be preparing ourselves for the return of our king, not stuck up in these denominations and religions that's destroying our people and destroying our nation.
So when we are in this kingdom and our brother and sister is doing wickedly in this kingdom, we must tell them, look, the world is expecting you to stay docile, to stay stupid.
That's what Christianity teaches our people. Teaches our people to hate one another and love the oppressor. Like, we'll never forgive one another for anything that another brother or sister do to us, but we'll forgive the oppressor in a heartbeat. There's something wrong with that, man.
Imagine living your life as a whole Christian your whole life, and life's good because you're a Christian and Jesus is white and everything's going great, and there's a landslide and the earth opens up and you go downstairs and you walk through this place and you see a black Jesus, man. Why is Jesus Christ black with an afro in the catacombs, man? This predates the Renaissance period.
So when you read the book of Genesis, the trees in the garden with other nations, a leaf, what does a leaf do to a tree? Cover the tree. So Adam took the covering of another nation. What's the covering of another nation? Their culture. So when the Most High saw him and said, yo, Adam, where are you, man? Why are you? Don't mean I can't find you. He was like, who is this nigga? Like that. Where are you, man? I don't know you.
Okay. So the Ba al Banya Yasha'ala wa Amarath al Hamma wa Aidya Yahaw. The Ba means speak. Al, when it's joined with something, so al Banya means what? Unto, right? Excellent. So al when it's joined with something means unto. Banya means children. Yasha'ala is Israel. So unto the children of Israel.
Like, if it's one thing a hoe gonna do, a hoe gonna hold. But you ain't, she can't hold if there's nobody to hold with. And the thing she said at the end, where she said, I went back and I lied to him and he still wouldn't do it. And then she threw up her hands and she said, well, he'll just be a brother. That's what he need.
That's
brothers.
right.
If we have more brothers, hoes like her wouldn't have no outlet.
There was a man in the land of Oz, his name was Job, and that man was perfect and upright.
There you go, the man called Job. I think Job is what, that afflicted. And that man was perfect and upright, meaning what? You can be perfect, man. Job was a man like everybody else, man. Job wasn't no angel, he didn't come from the heavens, and that man was perfect, meaning what? You can be perfect in the Bible. Being perfect is in the Bible.
Had fringes on my coattail way before Jimmy. Funny how the general ain't even see a penny. Better show respect, get smoked like a chimney. Keep my name out your mouth, don't even think it. Send a real Smith that y'all know Jada Pinkett. Both ball heads, my grain above 50. Lost my man to the game, that pain that stuck with me. Had to find a cheat code to the street though, cause them niggas getting foul, shoot you like a free throw. Keep spitting acid like a Mino, and the nigga be the nicest with a mean flow.
You boy, you know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in, yeah. But that was my nigga, yeah. I'm in it, yo. Got my nigga Rawan with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding General, your honor. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home, that's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown, I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, think you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. Ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talking shit. Y'all know they can't stand us, but we UPK Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm rippin'. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start steppin'. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better stepping, cause brotherhood. I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers because I love them. I see them, dap them and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For why take your life or let you take mine? That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complexion. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping.
Yo, what about the bumbo clock to them boy, man? Bad mind I go kill them. Suffocate to no pussy. Yo, status. Tell some boys we don't chat us. Anyway, my dogs go in on the street, them bad. Gun talking up with jeans member. If any somebody ever treat them bad, send the pussy them but meet them God. Louis V kicks, pan we feed them bad. Catch a new drip, dog we beat them bad. Look how we just come and we a beat them bad. You know sister we's them dad. Hey, but anyway though, this a no playground. The Glock 19, they have to stay round. Nah take no check with me payroll. Anything rise up, lay down. Them a send check but they won't. Dog we will make it step if they don't. But at the same old, said them want smoke but the grab a done flame out. A couple gyal a come through. Gyal a WhatsApp what she gonna come to. She a give me tap and she swallow some juice. Gyal a suck cock till me Jonathan blow. Bentley van a come through. Convertible drop top still have a sunroof. The dog them roll strap you one proof. Alright, wanna move. Anyway my dogs go in on the street them bad. Gun talking up with jeans member. If any somebody ever treat them bad, send the pussy them but meet them God. Louis V kicks, pan we feed them bad. Catch a new drip, dog they beat them bad. Look how we just come and we a beat them bad. You know sister we's them dad. Jeff say go fuck it up, so we fuck it up. Big up all of me friend them all who me never big up. All who know they ass up, I ain't in a cup. Life shake up, you know me friend but that's how we go. Greenfield say we tough, so we a fi bust. And all who a flip up and a lip up a fill it up. Girl pussy way buff, one give we a fuck. One the pussy bust, one her belly stuff with the fat cock. Nicky me give back shot really. Girl a bad hype up if you're not that pretty. Money say make you know him can't chat silly. Anything we beat we have a fat clock with it. Flick your bad with it, this a chop city. Anywhere we go how we a lock that city. Money in a pocket see the fat Billy. Don't come around if you're not family. Anyway my dogs go in on the street them bad. Gun talking up with jeans member. If any somebody ever treat them bad, send the pussy them but meet them God. Louis V kicks, pan we feed them bad. Catch a new drip, dog they beat them bad. Look how we just come and we a beat them bad. You know sister we's them dad.
West till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. One west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy and get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends or we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but he abdominal. So what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical. Guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team of all-stars. I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid. Shit has gotten retarded since all the dominance of one west rising to prominent. Cause I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got group times for Uber. Rhymes hard like they been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta, niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by in black Impalas, let the semi holler. The showstopper been the proper since the teeny bopper. But now I'm going them off Patron, a premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modified the chopper. The swore heavy, war ready, and that's worth the mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when they heat's on, none of them can get through the fire around with me. And I had them niggas spin like a tire, but down the deep, and I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel to igniter, I'm winning, coming through with the title because I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me.
Right at it.
Hear the hunger in my voice, they used to tell me to speak up. The problem was of what I was saying, they couldn't keep up. Instead of moving around with some patience, they tried to speed up. It got colder than a bitter bitch, found me a way to heat up. What's a favor for a favor if we all didn't make it? Kept it 100 with everybody, but they just gon' change. I ain't get caught up in the hype, cause I ain't feel like I made it. Couldn't picture me here now, but here's your moment to frame it. And I ain't never understand that self-entitlement spirit. I felt your vibe, I don't wanna get near it. Before I made the appearance, I took a second, took a look in the mirror. This God, Lord, the only thing that I fear. Y'all got me fucked up. It's all passion, it's tradition, it ain't fashion. It's no action. They make threats and it's still passing. I think massive, no respond, that's still tact. Y'all should quit rapping. Cheap shots, I'm cinematic. I ain't average, I'm an overthrow fanatic. How I go, you lose and win like asthmatics. I got first, that's automatic. I'm the best in my division. In the ghetto like the pigeons, in the hood like the engine. You a bird for that chicken. I don't fake split decisions cause my mind made up, nigga. We in the end of time, but my time ain't up, nigga. I was young and running wild and wide-eyed like a cabbage patch. I had to get it, it's vivid, adapted to my habitat. It's certain shit I won't do, certain shit you can't prove. My shit sound like a payday, yours like more when the rent. If I had $1 for every dime you counted, I would be broke. Watch it be close, got a better chance, boxing the goal. And they know I'm raw, and they know the squad, and I'm feeling large, still in charge. I don't make a follow, I follow the law. Standing tall like they here on Mars. I just got a call from my bro, he behind the wall, he told me let it off. Niggas lying for some cat, I got a different line in me. Everybody intimidated, I got that guy in me. You get focused on them dimes, I'd rather keep my nine with me. Help me get this off the ground, just know you won't fly with me now.
I try to make the news, I ain't playing by the rules. I've been trying to play it cool, but that ain't gon' be the business. Y'all out here looking like fool. Home the truth, I ain't never had to choose.
I'm trying to get beamed up, man, y'all trying to make the news. I ain't playing by the rules. I've been trying to play it cool, but that ain't gon' pay the bill. Y'all out here looking like fool. Home of the truth, y'all ain't never had to choose. Trying to get beamed up, man, y'all trying to make the news. I ain't playing by the rules. I've been trying to play it cool, but that ain't gon' pay the bill. Y'all out here looking like fool. Home of the truth, y'all ain't never had to choose. Trying to get beamed up.
All right. All right, Most High in Christ. All right.
Shalom, Lord in Christ.
Shalom. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakatah. Right. This is the ISUPK under Commanding General Yohana. Started out at 125th Street, Harlem, New York. All right, and we're here to teach blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians. You understand who they are according to the Bible. All right, the children of Israel, you understand, need to hear or know who they are, man. According to God, they need to hear that they're the chosen people of the Most High, man. You understand? For far too long, we've been down in captivity, man. We've been in this slavery, in this oppressor, man, under these oppressors, man. You understand? And so with that, we teach the classes. 394 Lodge Road, Birmingham, B18 5PW. All right. That's where we hold the classes. We host classes from Monday in the school, Wednesday, Thursday in the school. All right. Monday we got the law class done by Officer Mawasa and Officer Ariella. All right. And on the Wednesday, we got the history class done by Officer Dongaba. All right. Some heavy history in that class right there, man. You understand? Heavy history. I'm telling you. You understand? You want to check that out, man. All right. If you're interested in history and so on and so forth, man. Or if you want to contest the history that Officer Dongaba is bringing out, also, man. Heavy. Once again, you understand? Unmatched. All right. And then we got the Thursday class. We've got the scripture breakdown class done by Captain of 10K Karafia. All right. Anything you don't understand about the Bible, any questions you want answering, you understand, etc., you bring it to that class. All right. The scripture breakdown class is on the Thursday. All right. Followed on the Friday now. We got the Lashwan Kodash. That's done online or it's done online or otherwise at the in Manchester, Moorside, S4P. All right, that's around the back of Westwood Street. All right, in the same yard, but around at the back part of it. All right, so that's the Lashon Kodash, which is the Hebrew tongue, the language we speak before they colonized us and whipped our butts, and now we speak in English and Spanish and Creole and all those things. You understand? Now we speak in other language. That's why the Bible says go out in the highways and byways, man. Well, we have to teach them Israelites in Haiti, Israelites in the Dominican Republic, Israelites in the Americas, Israelites in the Caribbean, etc. We got to teach our people and all wherever our people have gone to in the four corners of the earth. Also, got to reach out to them, and that's what this is in these last days, man. To bring us back home, and then followed by the last one, Kodash. We've got the followed by the Hebrew class. We've got the On the Ends radio show. All right. So we've got our own radio show as well. You can tune in for that, bringing out news and all these things that's going on in the earth today, what's taking place. Give you a breakdown on that, give you a better understanding on that as well, man. All right. And yeah, so with that, you understand, this is the Brotherhood class done by me, myself, and Officer Tazapa one in the ISUPK. All right. And my reader right here is Officer Trooper Radaya Alaman. This is my reader for the classes, man. All right, for my Tuesday classes. All right. So without further ado, let's go. All right. So what I'm trying to bring out today in this class is there's a guy that was arrested in Dubai. All right. So I'm gonna try and get up that article now, and we're gonna go into that. All right. Article on a black guy that was arrested in Dubai or detained in Dubai. You understand? Let me get. How do I do this now again? In this one. All right. Boom. Yeah. Boom. All right. Just tell me when you can see it. So let me. Yeah. Is it this one? See. Yeah. Boom. This one here. All right. Right. This is what we're getting into, man. All right. Now I don't know. His name is Marcus. Something.
I can see it now. Yeah, I can see it.
You can see. Yeah. Is it good for? Don't need zooming or anything, does it? It's
a little bit, just a touch. You can zoom it up a little bit.
Let me see if I can do that now. So going up here, and plus. I think this is it. Let's hit that. How's that?
Yeah, that's better.
So yeah, all
A
right.
bit better. We could do it a little bit more, but when you look close up, you can see. You do it a little tiny bit more. Yeah, that.
That too, yeah.
Wait, go back one more because I think it's come out the.
Okay, overspilled. Right.
No, that's all right. That's that's all right. Yeah, that's cool.
That's good, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, most time credits, man. So this is. I don't know if this is a brother. Kind of not sure, to be honest. This could be a Hamite, all right. Or it could be an Israelite. Fakana. No, that sounds like a Hamite. Yeah, that sounds like that. Fakana sounds like a Hamite, right? Marcus. You see, Marcus. This is how we named our people. Our name today, right? These Marcus and so on and so forth. We named these names, but then now, Africans are also using these names. So to confuse, this is again shows you where the chosen people of the Lord, and everyone wants a piece of our flavor. Everyone wants a piece of us, man. And so they give the names like our names to further confuse us because we're not the same people. You have the children of Goliath, which are the children of Ham, right? The people of Egypt are the Hamites. Those Africans in Africa today, they're Hamites, right? They're the ones that sold our people into slavery. And so here we are in the Western Hemisphere, and we got names like Marcus, and we got also the oppressors. Smith, Jones, Lloyd, names like that, right? We got names like what the oppressors have put upon us, and also the Hamites have got similar names nowadays, right? When they come to the Western Hemisphere, they change their name. The oppressor makes them change their name, and they go for names like Steve, Stephen, Mary, and things like that, similar to our peoples. So we get, there's a bit of confusion. So that's why we say we're not sure if this is a brother or not. All right. If this is the Fakana is that sounds like a Hamite. So it won't be a brother. It won't be a brother. But the teaching still applies. You understand? The teaching still applies, and the title is Lawful Steps to Marriage. All right. So this guy was arrested or detained for being with a Indian girl in Dubai. He's 18, and the Indian girl is 17. All right. And in Dubai, if you both have to be 18, right? So he's arrested, or once again, or detained, right? I don't know which way to say it, so I'll just say detained, because they was over there, having, being with each other, having sex, etc. So his mother, but we're gonna read on. Let's read it and then let's get some more on it. Anyway, gonna explain itself, Slucky. All right.
Okay.
Can you see? You got to. I don't know what you can see.
I can't see nothing at the moment.
Okay, so you need me to scroll down a bit. Hold on a sec. Well, no. How's that?
Yeah, I can see something.
Yeah. What can you see? The family.
Yeah, the family.
All right. So these
are. Can you make it a little bit bigger though? It's a bit small.
Oh, a bit bigger. That's the zoom thing. Hold on. I have to go back to the zooming. Okay. So. Damn, feeling all hot and shit. Hold on a second. Let me just take out the jacket. How's that?
Yeah, that's a little bit better.
All right. No sign crash. 1 sec. Let me just take this jacket. We got a bit of a hot and cold relationship in here. 1 minute of feeling up. All right. That's nothing. All right. So I'm gonna have you read in a sec. So tell me, what can you see? Can you see the family of Britain, teenager, etc.?
Yeah. Can't.
Yeah. If you could read that, Baba Kushia, then.
The family of British teenager being held in Dubai over a summer fling with a 17-year-old girl has pledged with the country's ruler for help.
So this guy here, lucky, I'm gonna go right. So it's going to court and so on. So they're pleading for this guy in court. All right. So the family of a British teenager being held in Dubai over summer fling. So he met this girl over in Dubai. They're both from London. They didn't know each other prior to that, but they met each other on holiday, and they're having a fling. All right, they're having a summer fling. All right, so and it's pleaded with the country's ruler for help. So it's pleading with Britain for help because where it's from Britain, right? Yeah, it's from here. All right, so it's pleading with Britain for help. Read on.
Can you
yeah?
Can you turn it up a bit and make it little, or make it bigger because this writing's a bit smaller than that.
Bigger again. All right, no, so let's see. All right, so how's that?
You can go one more.
I can't really see now.
Yeah, that's better.
That's all right.
If you can scroll down a little, I think, just down a bit because I think the top piece at the beginning is gone. Yeah,
can't. No sweat. Let me know when you.
Yeah.
Is that there?
Yeah. Let me start from here.
Mm-hmm.
Marcus Fakana, 18, sparked a holiday romance while in the conservative nation with his parents in August, according to.
In where?
I've not said. With his parents in August, according to.
Right, in August. So this was in August, October, November, 3 months ago, right? Because we're in November now. This was 3 months ago. So apparently the girl is also 18 now as well. So at the time she was 17, she's 18 now as well, right? So they're roughly the same age. But one's 18, which is of adult consent, or an adult, shall I say, classified as an adult. So Marcus Fakana is classed as an adult. She's still underage. She's not 18. She's 18 now, but she wasn't 18 at the time. So that's what this is all about, right? Because she wasn't 18 at the time. Read on.
Detained in Dubai, a human rights group representing him.
Right, so he's trying to get help now from a human rights group, or human resources, or whatever it is. Anyways, human rights group. I'll just stick with whatever it said here. Read on.
The Tottenham-born teenager was allegedly reported to Dubai authorities by the girl's mother after the fling was discovered.
Read that again. Read that. Slacky, read that again.
The Tottenham-born teenager was allegedly reported to Dubai's authorities by the girl's mother after their fling was discovered.
So it was reported by the girl's mother after their fling was discovered. It was discovered by text messages on the daughter's phone by the girl's mother, right?
Can you move it up a bit? I can't.
Yeah. 1 second. So the girl's mom is the one that phoned the authorities in Dubai on Marcus.
Keep going up. If you can keep going.
It's lucky. Give me 1 second. All right, go on.
Yeah, stop. Yeah, that's good. You're right there. Yeah.
Go on.
Want to read on, yeah?
Yeah, read on.
The girl, also from London, was reportedly back in the UK when her mother made the allegation. With the teen facing 20 years behind bars, Mr. Fakanna's parents have issued a fresh statement pleading for help from both the public and Dubai rule.
So, like, you read that again one more time, Baba Kisha.
With the teen facing 20 years behind bars, Mr. Fakanna parents have issued a fresh statement pleading for help from both the public and Dubai's ruler. Sheikh Mohammed Al
So like, yeah, so I think that the boy's parents, if you could read again the girl from there, the girl.
Can't.
Yeah.
The girl, also from London, was reportedly back in the UK when her mother made the allegation.
So the girl was in the UK. She was back in the UK when her mom made the allegation. When her mom phoned the Dubai's authorities, right? Go on, read on. Oh shit, I need to go back.
With the teen facing 20 years behind bars, Mr. Fakanna's parents have issued a fresh statement pleading for help from both the public and Dubai's ruler.
Right, so his parents and the boy's parents is making a plea for help, right? The boy's parents is making a plea for help in this situation right here. All right, so read on.
His parents said, "We sought assistance from Foreign Security David Lammy to ensure this fight."
They're asking for help from Lammy now. All right, David. What is he? He's in I don't know. He's in the House of Law. You know, what's he doing? You know,
he's a black guy, but I don't really know what he does. But he's in one of them things.
Yeah, he's in that position to help. At work, he works in the Home Office. Obviously, he's in the Home Office. So he deals with those kind of issues, right? So they're seeking help from David Lammy. Read on.
To ensure his right to upheld, and we ask Sheikh Mohammed Al Maktoum, the ruler of Dubai, to please let our boy come home.
Right, so they're pleading for help for this boy, right? So the father's also pleading for help for this boy as well. Now the father should have taught this boy. You understand? Well, again, this boy is a Hamite, so I can't really explain it like that. Right. Read on.
Khan. This ordeal has caused us terrible emotion and financial strain.
So all this is a financial strain. You understand on the boy and his parents, right? Now this is an example this is a tool to learn from. You understand? This is to see. This is for Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians. You understand? We need to see these things and learn from them, right? So we need to not be like this. But we're gonna find in the Bible what the Bible says about steps to marriage, lawful steps to marriage. All right, there's a lawful step to marriage. You can't just we're not supposed to just get a girl and just be doing having underage you know what I mean, flings and so on and so forth. They was having a fling. That means it's nothing serious. All right. And also our daughters need to know how to carry themselves and how to be. You understand? You can't just go around let anybody just, you know, do those things. All right, because sex is marriage. All right, once you lay your body down to a man, that man is now your husband, according to the Bible. All right, according to the word of God, that is marriage. All right, so you don't want to be doing those things. And also for that boy, or the boy, our boys, men of our nation, they need to know how to be, you know, not to just lay down with a sister, because now, you know, you're gonna have sex with that sister and get rid of her. Right? It's a fling. It's a holiday romance, a holiday fling. Okay, so that is unlawful according to the laws of the Lord. You understand? According to the laws of this Bible, holiday romance, holiday fling, shall I say, is unlawful. All right, we're gonna show how you're supposed to go about marriage according to the Bible. All right. So let me get Ephesians. If you just pause where you're reading, just get Ephesians, Baba Kushar, Ephesians chapter 6 and 1, Baba Kushar. All right. These are the steps in which we should go towards marriage. Okay, the steps to marriage, man. There's a lawful steps to marriage. This is how you go towards marriage. All right.
Book of Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 1. Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right.
Right. So first of all, children, obey your parents in the law, for this is right. Meaning, you got to teach your children the laws of God. Teach your children to honor their parents. Right. Teach your children how to be. You understand? And what to do and what not to do. All right. And how, if you want a wife, how to go about having a wife or getting a wife, right? That's what we need to teach our sons. We need to teach our sons how to go about getting a wife and having a wife, right? Read on.
Verse 2. Honor thy father and mother, which is the first commandment with promise.
Honor thy father and mother. That's the first commandment. Honor thy father and honor thy mother also. All right. That's the first commandment. All right. Read on.
3. That it may be well with thee, and thou mayest live long on the earth.
Right. You obey your parents, and that it may be well with us as sons, well with our sons. If we teach our sons, then it may be well with them on the earth, well, on how to, the steps to getting a wife, right? Then you won't fall into this kind of situations. All right. You won't fall into these kind of, because what would you not do as a young man at 18 if you're taught well by your parent, by your father and mother? What would you not do at this? What would you not do here? Rida, I'm asking you, what would we not do here if we was taught right, and if we're teaching our sons right? What would we not do in this situation?
In this situation, the boys in, well, we tell him don't get with women that are not in our nation, innit?
Okay, that's one. But aside from that, what else would we tell?
We tell them if he's just he's meant to, court for at least 6 months.
You're right. So would say go to the father first, right? And another thing would say is make sure she's of age as well. All right.
Can't.
right? So we'd say go to the Father and get his approval, right? And then you call off for 6 months. In the UPK, we have a 6 months rule because we're bringing back this culture to our people. We're a lost. Our culture has been stolen or lost from us. You understand? Taken away and given us Christianity. So now we got to chase back those steps. We got to do this we got to teach our children this all over again now. So we can come back to this, what's in the Bible right here, right? To honor your father, honor your mother, that your days will be long in the land, right? You'll live long, man. Now this guy is possibly facing 20 years in jail for having underage sex with a 17-year-old girl, even though they're the same age, they're not far off, but she wasn't 18 yet. And that's in Dubai as well. They're very strict, right? They're very strict on their Sharia laws and so on and so forth. All right. But also we're going to get into how hypocritical that is too. But read on.
Verse 4. And ye fathers, provoke not your children to wrath.
Right. And is that it on that?
No, there's more.
There's more. No, hold on. And you fathers, provoke not your children to wrath. Don't teach your children the wrong things. Teach your children these laws, statutes, and commandments found in the Holy Bible. Teach them the laws of God. Don't provoke them to wrath. Don't allow them to do Christmas, and don't allow them to have underage sex, etc. Don't provoke them to wrath. The anger of the Lord. Don't provoke them to the Lord's anger. Don't allow them to do things that the Lord's going to punish them by. You understand? Our people in the Christian church doing all kinds of wickedness, and then our children suffer from it. You understand? Suffer from it in the street corners and so on and so forth. That's the wrath of the Lord. You're there thinking you're serving the Lord when you're worshiping the devil in the Christian church, man. You understand? He's worshiping the oppressors in the Christian church, and the Lord is angry. And where does he take it out on? Our children. Our children suffer the blunt. Why? Because we're not teaching them correctly. So they're not receiving the right message. And that's how we know that Christianity has ruined Black, Hispanics, and Native Indian people. You understand? All right. So, and what that boy's dad should have showed him is what? Well, again, I keep doing that. He's a Hamite, so he's not going to. The laws are not part. The law is these laws don't apply to him. All right. So this is for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. We're trying to teach this and get this out to our people so they can see this. All right. You can learn from others' mistake, so you don't fall in the same trap. That's what this is all about. All right. So read on. Where we at? Finish that up, and then we'll go back to the article. All right.
Come. But bring them up in a nurture and admonition,
right?
Admonition of the Lord. We read that bit again.
Raise them in the laws, statutes, and commandments. Bring them up in a nurturing. Nurture them in these laws, statutes, and commandments. Nurture them in the word of the Most High God. The Bible says, man shall not live by bread alone. So yes, you need food. Yes, you need clothes. Yes, you need shelter. You understand? Food and water, and so on and so forth. But guess what? We also need the word of the Lord. We also need the understanding of how to be. You understand? What to do. You understand? We need to know those things. Bring them up in the nurturing. Nurture them right. And admonition of the Most High. Teach them right. And then they're going to do right for the most part, right? I don't mean they can do whatever they want later on, but once you bend that tree from its young, when they're old, the Bible says they will not depart. You understand? That's what we need to do as a nation of people. We need to start to teach our children right. So when they grow up, they can also teach their children and so on and so forth and get our nation corrected. You understand? Read on. Yeah.
You want to carry on, yeah?
Go on, read, yeah. Just finish up on 4.
I'll finish on 4. Okay. But bring them up in the nurture and admonition of the Lord. Verse 5. Servants, be obedient to them that are your masters, according to the flesh, with fear and trembling.
Right. Well, just 4. Is that 4 or you gone over?
I've gone past 4. That's 5 now.
Yeah, just wanted 4. That was it. Yeah, just 4.
Well, okay.
All right. So go back to the article, Baba Kasha.
Can't.
So we need to raise our children right. All right. That child, that teenager's dad was there with them while they're carrying up that carrying on with their antics, and now he's got to find 20-odd thousand pounds to try and save his son now. You know what I'm saying? Of lawyer fees and what kind of all types of fees, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, read on in the article, tell me what you can see. Let me go back as well.
Yeah, I think you need to go up. I've read all this already.
Yeah. All right, no sweat. Go. Good. How's that?
Yeah, a little bit more. When the blue writing.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Read more. 4 Brits among 70 missing are.
Oh, so that, hold on, is that? I think that.
Yeah, go past that.
Yeah, it's going into something else.
Yeah. One more. Yeah. That's 2 up.
Okay.
The boys' family are from
Tottenham.
Tottenham, North London, said they were grateful with the continued support from the public, the media, and friends and family who have been incredible and gives us hope. Around 24,000 has been raised to get Marcus Fanaka back to the UK.
Okay, so money's been raised. 24. I think they needed around that. Yeah. Okay. So that's been raised. My days. You can tell. That's how you know this ain't an Israelite, man. See what I'm saying? This ain't Black, Hispanics, or Native Indian. This ain't one of our nation of people. You know how we know? How do we know this ain't our people, Radar?
Because they raised that 24 grand so quick.
They got that money in a minute, man. They got that money up, man. That's how we know this ain't our people. Because if it was our people, no one ain't helping us, man. No one's ever have. No one ever will. So I'm saying that's how we know. Before I was stumbling with the, Marcus Fakana, etc. Now we know he's not of our people. How? They got that money up. When it comes to us, they can't find it, man. Everyone's locked up. But yeah, so they raised the money for him and they're trying to help him out, man. You know what I mean? Read on.
Khan. Marcus was held at a notorious El Bashar police station for 3 days, unable to make a phone call or speak with his parents. Detained in Dubai said. Dubai recently legalized sex outside of marriage. Dubai recently legalized sex outside of marriage.
Right. Now these are they follow Islamic. These are the Arabs, right? And they are strict in Islam, strict in their following Muhammad and Islam or whatever, and strict in their Sharia law, strict in their laws. But they did what?
Dubai recently legalized sex outside of marriage.
And they legalized sex outside of. These are big time Muslims, man. Big time Islamists, you understand? These, worship Muhammad, you understand? And they claim they believe in Allah and whatever else, right? But they legalized, recently legalized sex outside of marriage. Now we know, according to the Bible, sex is marriage, you understand? But they, following the ways of the oppressor's way, saying they're allowing now sex outside of marriage. So they've bent their rules, they've bent their laws, they changing to suit, you know, their pocket, right? Read on. In fact,
Con.
yeah, read on.
But both parties must be over 18.
So in their law, both parties must be over 18, though. You understand? So they've changed the law where you can both parties, you know, you can have intercourse, right, with each other, but both parties have to be over 18. Over 18. But this one, the female was under 18, and so that's why this case is arose. All right, in Dubai. Now in England, they probably would have made it let it slide, obviously, because they've rose up £24,000 for this case for this guy, right? So yeah, read on.
Khan. According to the human rights group, the holiday became a months-long ordeal that could lead to 20 years in prison.
So it could lead to 20 years in prison. Right? What he's gone through here could lead to 20 years in prison. That's a lifetime. That's a long time, man.
Yeah.
He's old as he's 18, so it's gonna be 38 by the time he comes out of jail. You understand? 38? Yeah,
yeah.
By the time he comes out of jail, it'll be 38, man. That's a long time to spend behind bars, you know, no children, etc. And so on. But yeah, to avoid situations like these, you got to honor your father, honor your mother, you understand, and keep these laws of the Most High. It's for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Let's just hold that a minute and then let's get into some scriptures. Let me do Deuteronomy 22. If you get that for me, Baba Kashar, Deuteronomy 22 and 28. 28 to 29.
Deuteronomy 22, you say, and 28?
22, 28 to 29, yeah.
Deuteronomy.
All right, go ahead.
Deuteronomy 22 to what, 28, you say?
Yeah, 28 and 29, Baba Kashar, yeah.
22, 28. Okay, gone. Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 28. If a man find a damsel that is a virgin, which is not betrothed, and lay hold on her, and lie with her, and
so if a man finds a damsel that's not that's a virgin, she's not married, she's not been with nobody, all right, she's not with nobody, and lie with her. Read on. Hold that. Let me get Genesis. Let me get this one first. Genesis 27. Let me get that first, Baba Kashar.
God.
Yeah. Yeah, get that first. Yeah, 27 and 46.
What do you say, Exodus?
And Genesis 27 and 46.
Oh, Genesis 27. So
yeah.
Genesis 27 and what?
46.
Yeah, I got that. Book of Genesis, chapter 27, verse 36.
46. 46, select.
46.
46, yeah.
And Rebekah said to Isaac, I am weary of my life because of the daughters of Heth.
So Isaac said to Rebecca, right? The wife Rebecca said to Isaac, all right, I'm weary of my life. So this sister saying, I'm weary of my life because of the daughters of Heth, right? The daughters of Heth are we call Africans, right? The children of Ham, the daughters of Ham, all right? We're called today the African nations, all right? She's weary of her life because of the daughters of Heth. Read on, we're going to find out why.
If Jacob take a wife of his daughters of Heth, such as these which are of the daughters of the land.
Right. If Jacob take a wife of the daughters of Heth, if my son Jacob take a wife of these Africans, the daughters of Heth, you understand? Right? Read on.
If Jacob take a wife of the daughters of Heth, such as those which are of the daughter of the land, what good shall my life do me?
Right. And what good is my life? My life is a waste of time. She gave birth to him, to Jacob. She raised Jacob up, and all of a sudden, Jacob's now gone to another nation of people. All right. This is our foremothers, Rebecca. This is a perfect sister, or one of the perfect sisters in the Bible, princesses in the Bible here, man. You understand? This sister loves her own nation, loves her people. You understand? And this sister taught her sons to stay within their nation, stay amongst our people. You understand? Now, I say that to say because this guy here, once again, is not our nation, but he went to another nation, right? He went to an Indian nation, Indian people. And that mother of the Indian people phoned them as soon as she got back on British soil. You understand? She knew before she got back that the messages, that had took place, but she waited until she got back where her daughter's now safe. You understand? And then she called the authorities on that guy, that black guy in Dubai, right? She waited until her daughter was safe on British soil. You understand? Because if she was over there, she'll be called up as well. You see what I'm saying? Because why? She gave consent to the whole situation. It wasn't rape. It's just underage, right? It wasn't. He didn't go to the father first, all right? Like the Bible tells us to do. You're supposed to go to that that woman's father and ask her father for her to marry her. Not her hand in marriage. That's Christian, all right? To marry her. All right, to be with her, to take her to you, to take her to be your wife. You got to go to her father first. All right. In this case, in the UPK, you understand it's Commanding General Yohana. All right, for the sisters that ain't got no fathers and so on and so forth. All right, or the father's not in the truth, so on and so forth. Right. Until we raise our nation back up again, and then we'll be right back up where with this. All right. Up to the time with where we're supposed to be at in the Bible as a nation. Read on.
That was the end of that.
That was it on that? No, read on, read on. 28. Read
28. Come on.
Yeah,
Verse 28.
Uh-huh.
And Isaac called Jacob and blessed him.
Yeah.
And charged him.
And charged him, man. So Rebecca said to Isaac, I'm wary of my life, man. What use is my life if my son goes and marry an Indian woman? You understand? That's what Rebecca said. In the land at this point in time was the Hamites, but we're in the land of our captivity now. We got all nations around us. We got Hamites around us today. We got East Indians around us today. We got Arabs around us today. We got Edomites around us today. You understand? We got Chinese with the Moabites and Japan. We got all these nations round about us today. But what good is our life, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian, if you go outside your nation and go and marry another race, another woman from another nation of people? What good is your life? It's what your mother will be saying. If she had this wisdom that this sister Rebecca had, our foremother had. All right? Read on.
And said unto him, Thou shalt not take a wife of the daughters of Canaan.
Right, because Isaac and Rebecca got talking, man. You understand? What good is my life if Isaac take one of these women to wife? And Isaac called Jacob and charged him, commanded him, charged him. That's a commandment. You understand? He said, listen, man, he gave them a strict command. Don't do that, man. Read on.
Verse 2.
Charge him. No, read. Go from charge him. Charge him.
Come. And charged him
Mm-hmm.
and said unto him,
Mm-hmm.
Thou shalt not take a wife of the daughters of Canaan.
Right, these Canaanites, the Girgashites, the Hittites, the Amorites, the Jebusites, the Perizzites, the Havites, and where we are in the Western Hemisphere now, we're amongst the Hamites, the Edomites, the Moabites, right? These are Chinese, the white man, the Africans, the Arabs, the East Indians. This is where we are now, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. And right here, right now, we ain't supposed to take a wife of these nations right here, right now. You understand? These are our laws. This is the laws of our forefathers and mothers, man. And we need to adhere to this. We need to come back to this so that our life is prolonged. All right, read on.
Khan, arise, go to Padan
Aram.
Padamaram, to the house of Bethro, their mother's father, and take thee a wife from what's that?
From thence. Right. So go to in the Caribbean, right? Where you're from, right? Where are you from again? The Caribbean, Barbuda.
Yeah.
Barbuda, right? I'm from Jamaica. Go to Haiti, the Haitian brothers in here, man. Montserrat, Barbados, Trinidad, Tobago. Go to these America, right? Wherever the Israelites are, amongst the black Hispanics, Native Indians, go to there and take a wife from there, right? Don't go to the other nations. That's what Isaac is commanding Jacob. All right, read on.
Khan.
So, Salakia, let me say this. We've got 12 tribes in which we can take a wife from. If you're black, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you can take a wife from any of those black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people. All right? Because we're why? Because we're the same nation. All right? We make up the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Right. We can take a woman from any of those people. They're our brothers. They're our sisters. Read on.
Khan. From hench of the daughters of Liban, thy mother's brother. Verse 3. And God Almighty bless thee and make thee fruitful and multiply thee.
This is how the Lord will bless us. This is how the Lord will make us fruitful, blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, and this is how the Lord will multiply us. Now, when we mingle in amongst the other nations, guess what happens, man? We get destroyed. We watering down our nation, watering down our race. You understand? Now, if you're born of another nation, born from another nation's woman, but your father is a black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, guess what you are? You are an Israelite according to the Bible, man. Right. Whichever tribe of one of those people what your father is from, that's what makes you. You understand? You are your father's seed. All right? That's who you are. So you find out who you are according to this Bible, and you'll come back to your nationality. All right? Because the oppressors want us what? Divided and conquered and destroyed and deceived and destroyed, in fact. Deceived and destroyed, man. That's what these oppressors want for us. So we got to understand who we are and get back to our tribal origin. Get back to our nationality. Get back to our culture, our heritage. Read on.
Khan.
And that's how the Lord blesses us too, man. This is how the Lord blesses us. Right now, we ain't blessed when we confuse our seed. Those seed grow up and they don't even look back at the black people. They don't look back at our nation. They go in further into confusion. You understand? The point where they're trying to make up a whole new nation for themselves and all kinds of stuff going through their head. You're the seed of your father. That's who you are, man. And you need to embrace that before the Lord brings judgment to these nations. Because all these nations what have robbed us and stole us and enslaved us, they're going to have to pay for all the crimes that they've done, committed against us, man. Against blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. They're going to have to pay for that. So which side are you going to be on when Christ returns, man? All right? To judge these nations. Read on.
Verse 4. And give thee a blessing of Abraham to thee.
And we'll get the blessing of Abraham, man. See that? It passed down from Abraham to Isaac and to Jacob and to Jacob's 12 sons. That's blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians today. That blessing passed right down to us, man. We're the chosen people of the Most High, man. We're the sons of God, man. And daughters of the Most High. That's who we are. Read on. Just finish it up on 3.
You want to go back to 3? I will finish 3 already.
You finished 3, yeah? All right, no sweat. So we'll go from there to Genesis 29. Jump to 29 now.
29.
Yeah, 29 verse 16.
Book of Genesis, chapter 29, verse 16. And Laban had 2 daughters. The name of the elder was Leah.
All right, Leah, read on.
And the name of the younger was Rachel.
Read on.
Leah was tender-eyed, but Rachel was beautiful and well-favored. And Jacob loved Rachel.
So Jacob loved Rachel. That's who Jacob wanted. Jacob had to work for these sisters, but Jacob wanted Rachel. And then the father gave him Leah first. And then the father said, if you work another 7 years, then you can have a Rachel as well. So Jacob did just that, man. Which proves that what? A man can have more than one wife in the Bible, man. See that? That's how simple it is. But read on.
And said, I will serve 7 years for Rachel, thy younger daughter.
So he got Leah, but he'll serve 7 years for Rachel as well. Read.
And Laban said, it is better that I give her to thee.
There you go. What did Laban say? Because Jacob went to the father. Jacob went to Laban. Jacob's parents, Isaac and Rebekah, sent him to Laban, man. When Jacob went to his father's mother's family lineage, you understand? He said, I'll give her to you. This is better that I give her to you. Because why? You're my nation. You're my people. This is how much we should love each other, that we should want our daughters and sons with each other, with our own nation and race. Right? You should want your son with a good brother. It's like your son with a good brother. You should want your daughter with a good sister of your nation, or you should want your daughter with a good son of our sons. See what I'm saying? Of our own nation, and vice versa, right? So let me get it right. You should want your daughter to be with an Israelite, black, Hispanic, or Native Indian son. Likewise, you should want your daughter. We should want our daughter to be with another brethren's son. You understand? But not go outside the nation.
Right.
All right. But not go outside to an East Indian. So you wouldn't end up in a situation like this, because also these people are racist as hell, and that's why she came over here to get her daughter out of that place, out of the trouble of that, and then phoned on that and phoned and called the authorities on that guy. Right? Why? Because they're East Indians and he's black. He's black. So when you get into the articles and stuff, they're racist, man. But we all know that. We know that already. The bottom line, the understanding to this is we're not supposed to get with the other nations. All right? That's the understanding to this. All right, read on. Hey, where you at, Salaki?
29 and where did I get to? I got to 18, innit? 18, I think.
Well, you was at 22 and
29, you remember?
Oh, Slacky, yeah, you was on 29 and where you up to, yeah? Where you up to? 29, 16 to where?
I think I got to 19. And,
read on.
Yeah, and LeBron said it is better that I give her to thee than that I should give her to another man. Abide with me.
Abide with me. That better give it to you than another man, right? Abide, stay with me, and she'll work for me, and so on, and she'll be yours. In other words, but that's how you get a wife. You go to the father first, all right? So that's what you're supposed to do, and the father's we're gonna say yes or no, man, right? Depending on your character as well as a man, right? So you want to have a good character, about good character, have integrity and so on and so forth, and that a brother should see fit for you to be with that daughter. You understand? Right. And so on and so forth. All right. So all right, go from there to Deuteronomy 22 now. Yeah. All right. Slakia, was that 23? Did you finish on 23?
Well, on Genesis 1, I didn't get to 23.
Yeah. What did you finish on 23 or?
We got to we just read the end of 19.
Oh, finish it up. Go to 23. Read on to 23.
Can't. And Jacob served 7 years for Rachel, and they seemed unto him but a few days before the love he had to her.
All right. It's going a bit. Oh, the point is anyway, go to the father, right? So let's just get from that to let's go to Deuteronomy 22:28. Let's go to that now. All right. So you go to the father first. All right, that's what you're supposed to do. But of course, this Bible's got laws, statutes, and commandments, and it's got it's got other ways. We're gonna explain it according to the Bible anyway. Let's explain it according to the book. All right, read on. Deuteronomy chapter 22 and 28 to 29.
Yeah. If a man find a damsel that is a virgin, which is not betrothed, and lay hold on her.
So if a man find a young woman, a damsel that's not betrothed, she's not got a man. All right, she ain't got a man, and he does what?
And lay hold on her and lie with her.
Yeah, that doesn't mean he grips her up. All right, that doesn't mean he rapes her. All right, the Bible's against rape. And rape in the Bible is as if a man creep up and murdered his own brother. So the equivalent to rape and murder is the same in the Bible. Okay, so you're not allowed to rape. There's no rape in this Bible. All right, because you had some fake Israelites that used to teach that rape was in the Bible. But the Bible's against rape. Okay, you can't rape in this book. All right, so now lay hold of her means you talk to the sister. The sister likes you, you like the sister. Don't mean you grip her up like this, right? Talk to the sister. Do you like her? She likes you. And, you get it on. Put your hand around the sister. You spit game to the sister, all right? You like each other. You're feeling each other, so to speak. And you get that and you go and, lay with each other. And you go in onto her. She let you in onto her. Right, she opened the legs to you. Right, this is what you got to do now. So, like that, this guy in Dubai did that as well, right? According to the Bible, they are married. You understand? They're now married according to the Bible. But this is not the law for the heathens. This is the law for the Israelites. So this also proves Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man, woman, and woman. You understand that we can't go outside of our nation. And we can't just go and lay down and have sex with anybody or anything.
Right.
Because then you're married to that person. You understand? If you go and lie with a man of the other nations, etc., you're married to him. We're not supposed to. That's forbidden. You understand? But then you'll be married to him. If you lie down with a heathen woman, then you'll be married to her. Right? Because divorce is a sin in the Bible. You have sex with a woman, or that man have sex with another, so if you have sex with a woman, she's now your wife, man. Let's find out what the Bible says. If you find a damsel that's not betrothed, she ain't got no man. Read on.
Come on. And lie with her, and they be found. Verse 29. Then the man that lay with her shall give unto the damsel father 50 shekels of silver.
Right. Now, what Jacob did was Jacob did it the right way. Jacob went and asked Laban and told Laban, I like your daughter. He asked for his daughter. He asked Laban for Rachel. Right? So Jacob went to the father. That's what you're supposed to do, man. See that? We got laws in the Bible on how marriage is steps to marriage. You can't just go and lie with any nation. You can't just go and lie with just lie down with a sister. Let's find out what happens if you do. You got to pay 50 shekels of silver to the father now. That's a lot of money, man. All right. So now that's the penalty if you lie down with a sister and you did not go to her father. You're supposed to go to the father first. If you didn't go to the father, and the UPK is Commanding General Johanna, all right, and you go to your camp leader and so on and so forth. We also have a 6-month rule in here as well, because we know how the world works, all right? Sexual deviance in everything and everywhere. And also you want to just make sure that's the right person for you. You like them, they like you. Because once you lay down with him and her, him or her, or she lay down with him and he lays down with her, that's it. You're now married according to God. All right? That's the oath. Now, this brother has to give, or any brother, whichever do this, have to give 50 shekels of silver. All right? Read on.
Come. And she shall be his wife.
Because
and she shall be his wife.
Now, she's now his wife. 50 shekels of silver. He better find that. He's got to find that. Why? Because he didn't go to the father first. It would have cost him less if he had went to the father and paid the father a dowry. The father would have dealt with him better, right? Or more, that father would have respected him more. But now he's gone and done it this way. Now he's got to pay 50 shekels of silver. That's a lot of money. Now the punishment for him humbling that daughter is cost him a lot of money. 50 shekels of silver is now immersed in for that, right? So read on.
Come. Because he have humbled her.
Because he's humbled her. He spit game and he got that. He got her, man. Right? He got them cakes, so to speak. Right? Now he's married to that sister. He can't just leave her. All right? He can't just leave that sister. So the Christian church teach you can, sex is, no, they teach that sex ain't marriage. Sex is marriage, man. According to the Bible, according to the King James 16:11, sex is marriage, man. He's humbled her already. So now he's got to pay the father. Now that dowry would have been way less, but now he's got to pay the price now. Read on. Because he's humbled her. Because he's humbled her, he's got to pay the price, man. Read on.
He may not put her away.
Read that again. Read that again. Say what?
He may not put her away all his days.
All his days. See, for the rest of his life, he can't just get rid of that sister.
So it's like he's now stuck with a woman. Yeah, if like she's some rebellious type of woman, you're stuck with this woman. That's so like if I may just add, that's why the 3-month rule and the 6-month rule in the school it applies, right? Because you're gonna end up with a B if you don't pick the right one.
Can, right? And that's a good point as well. You're gonna have to choose the sister correctly. Also, the sister's gonna have to choose that brother correctly too, because if she goes and lay down with that brother can also be, not a good brother. You understand? See, so it goes both ways as well in that sense, right? You had brothers that lay with a sister and they brought up a false report against her, false accusation saying she wasn't found a virgin, right? In the scriptures. So you have accusations like that. Like now he gets what he wants. You don't want that sister no more. See that? You can't do that in this nation, man. All right, that's against the law to put that sister away. We're reading it right here. Read that last bit again, Baba Kashar. He may not.
He may not put her away all his days.
He can't put that sister that he laid down and had sex with, he can't put her away all his days. He can't get rid of her. So sex is marriage according to the Bible. That's why you got to be careful who you open your legs to, man. This is for black women, black Hispanics and Native Indian women. Sex is marriage according to our laws, statutes, customs. You got to go, right? No sweat. Yeah, man. All right, take it easy, yeah? All right, Yahweh Hashem Chukwesta.
Yahweh Hashem Shai Barakatum.
No sweat. Akayana take over. The water for the reading, all right? Most High in Christ. All right, let me try and knock this out.
Where are we?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I think you finished that one up. He can't put away all his days. Let me get. Can you see what's on the screen? You can see that, right?
Con.
Yeah. All right. No sweat. No sweat. Yeah, we're gonna get back to this, but let me see where I'm up to on the scriptures here. All right.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, you're gonna get me Genesis 2. Read that first. Get me Genesis 2 and 24, Baba Kashar. Genesis chapter 2 and verse 24. Right? You can't put that sister away all your days. Just like that boy's gone and lied with that girl down in Dubai, that Indian girl. He can't put her he's a heathen, she's a heathen. They're not under this law. This law don't apply to them. All right. But first of all, it should be getting. This is for our people, Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians. We are not supposed to get with the other nations, and that's forbidden in the Bible. Forbidden. All right. That's breaking the laws of the Lord in Deuteronomy 7:3. All right, which I might get if I've got time. All right.
Genesis.
Yeah, Salakia. Right, so we can't get with the other nations, and we ain't supposed to just go and have sex with anyone just like that. We got to have we got to have some rules here, right? All right, some regulations here. 6-month rule in the ISUPK, man. All right, okay. So read Genesis chapter 2 and 24, Baba Kashar.
Genesis 2 verse 20. Genesis 2 verse 24.
Yeah.
Therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother, and shall cleave unto his wife.
All right, so you leave your mother and father. These are having flings, or is it to do what they having? Flings in Dubai, man. Flings in Dubai, and then they were planning that when they come back, they're gonna continue the flings. But this ain't gonna go nowhere. This is sexual immorality. Why? Because he's not gonna keep her as his wife, and she's not gonna stay with him as her husband. Because he's now humbled her. You understand? But this is two different nations of people. So you're gonna have problems with the parents because her parents hate black people. All right.
That's right.
Even though they're Indians and they got complexion, but that doesn't say they hate black people. They hate African people. They hate the Israelites, which is us. They hate black people. Right? So you'll find the whole earth hate black people.
That's right.
You understand? Black people hate black people. And that was done by what, man? By the oppressors, man. The oppressors taught black people Christianity, which teaches black people to hate each other. Christianity's got nothing to do with the Bible. You understand? The Bible teaches black people, Hispanics and Native Indian people, how to love each other. You understand? The Bible teaches black and brown people how to love each other. Why? Because we're one nation, man. All right? And our nation belongs to the Lord. It means we got to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. All right. So first, you got to go to the Father, and that's what Jacob did. That's what Isaac did, right? But if you go to just the sister, which is the other way around, the wrong way, you're gonna be punished with 50 shekels of silver, man, or you're gonna be chastised.
So
one second. But if you do, you got to pay the cost. You got to pay the price, and that's what this law is about. If you don't go to the Father first, then you'll be punished according to you'll be immersed, dipped in 50 shekels of silver, man.
You got to find that. Dig deep in your pocket and find that, man. You might have to work for me for what? How many years for that? 20 years? I don't know. Some years, 10 years. I had to pay that fine off. Whatever it's gonna take. But she's your wife and you can't put her away all your days. So that guy in Dubai, that's his wife, according to the Bible. All right. But this is for the Israelites. All right. I'm just throwing that out there. Go ahead. Okay.
And just to add to what you're saying, so 1 Kings 11, 1 says, but King Solomon loved many strange women, together with the daughters of Pharaoh, women of the Moabites, Amorites, Edomites, Zidonians, and Hittites.
Right. So just let me know if you know what I'm saying. Next time, just let me know.
Right? So just to add to what you're saying, really, not that we can't mix with other nations.
Yeah, no, it's a heavy point, but just let me know. You know what I mean? So, what is it again? Kings, First Kings what?
That was First Kings 11 verse 1 to.
First Kings 11 and 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see what the time is on, because I'm on the time, you see. So I'm just trying.
Okay. All right.
No sweat. I'm gonna let you read it again because I've got a few anyway, so that's fine. I'm gonna let you read that again, Baba Kashar. First Kings. Yeah.
11 verse 1. But King Solomon loved many strange women.
So King Solomon is a king of our nation. King David had King Solomon, and down the line, so many generations, King Christ, Yahweh in the Hebrew. All right. So Solomon loved many strange wives. He loved the other women of the other nations, man. He loved the Chinese, the white women. He loved the African women, the Arab women, and all sorts of women. Solomon ended up marrying, which is again forbidden by the Bible, man. It's against the laws of the Lord, and that was Solomon's sin. That's how Solomon sinned. All right, he started to build shrines to their gods. You understand? Read on.
Strange women, together with the daughters of Pharaoh.
Hamites, African women. See that? The Pharaohs, the Sudanese women today. That's where the ancient Egyptians are now, in the Sudan. Along with the Sudanese women, man, daughters of Pharaoh. Read on. We was forbidden to be with those nation of people. Read on.
Women of the Moabites.
Chinese women. We can't be with the Chinese women. Solomon loved these women. But guess what? Solomon was going against his God, against his father David, against our forefathers, against the laws of our God. Solomon was going against that, man. And that's why the kingdom got split into two and it got ripped from Solomon. Solomon no longer had control over the 12 tribes of the children of Israel, but the kingdom split into two because of the sin. That sin, what Solomon did. Read on.
Amorites, Edomites.
Amorites and who?
Edomites.
Amorites are the Canaanite people, them Amorites again. And the Edomites are the white people today, Caucasians today. That's the Edomites, man. Solomon loved Edomites. You got some of our brothers today marrying into Edomites, man. See that? Marrying into East Indians, Arabs and Africans, and you understand this. We're forbidden to do those things because what's going to happen to our people? We ain't going to be strong no more. See that? That's why the Lord don't want that. The Lord wants us to have our culture, have our nation together. Why we're lusting after everybody else's nation? By doing that, we're destroying our own nation. The Lord don't want that. We're the chosen people of the Most High, and that's why we've got to return to the laws of our God, man. See that? Is that it or not? Is it finished?
Yeah, I was.
That's it on that. That's it on that. Salakia, that's it on that. Because time-wise, I've got to get through it. There's no part two in this today. So let me just read on. Salakia, get me.
So it's Genesis 2:24. I'm on still, sir.
Did you not finish it?
Sir.
All right, finish it. Read it again.
Therefore shall a man leave his father and mother, and shall cleave unto his wife.
Right.
And they shall be one flesh.
Once you have sex with a woman, intercourse with a woman, once you go in onto a woman, she's now your wife. The two of you is one. Two of you is one flesh, man. You need a ring on the finger. You need to go, if you like it, then you got to put a ring on it to be one flesh. No. Once you go in onto her, you're now one flesh. So now you got to pay the price because you didn't ask the Father first.
Right.
If you ask the Father first, the price is less. You work 7 years like Jacob did. Whatever it is, whatever the Father says to pay, that's what you'll pay. All right? It's called a dowry. All right? Read on. Where you at, Salaki?
That's it. That's it.
That's it. All right. No sweat. Get me Matthew 19 and 8, Baba Kasha. Matthew 19, 8 to 9, yeah?
Salaki, what was the other one?
Matthew chapter 19 and verse 8.
Can't.
Yeah. All right.
Matthew 19, verse 8. And he saith unto them, Moses, because of the hardness of your hearts, suffered you to put away your wives.
All right. So Moses suffered you back then to divorce, right? Moses suffered you back then. This is Christ speaking. And Moses, because you're so evil, because our people are so evil, you understand, the Pharisees, the scribes, a whole lot of them are so evil at this point in time. Moses, because of your evil hearts, suffered you to put away your wives. Read on.
Khan. But from the beginning, it was not so.
But from the days of Genesis, you ain't supposed to do that, man. You go back to the laws in Genesis, once you go in onto a woman, she's now your wife. You can't leave her. She can't leave you. All right? From the beginning, it was not so. All right? So Christ has come to establish that right there back into existence. Christ didn't come to do away with the law, like it says in the Bible, all right? So because of time, read on to 9.
And I say unto you, whosoever shall put away his wife.
This is what Christ say unto you. You want as a Christian church? It's what Christ say unto you. This woman here, well, it's a heathen. Can't really get it. We can't do this, all right? This is what Christ is saying unto blacks, Hispanics, and native Indians. This is what the Lord is saying. Read.
And I say unto you, whosoever shall put away his wife, except for fornication.
Except, right? It can only be because of fornication. You can't just lie down with that sister and just dump it to the side. You can't do that, man. That's against you'll be judged from the Lord. The judgment will come from the Most High. You understand? We don't do that in the ISUPK, man. We don't do that in here. Except it be for what? Fornication.
That's right.
Except that sister commits adultery on you. Except she goes and lie down with another or go and be with another man. That's the only way you got to let that, so and so whole go. That 3 or 4 go, man. Got to let her go. If she does that. If you don't do that, then that's your wife, man.
So like you said. Yeah. So what you saying? Even if she box you up, dash out water in your face, knife is stab you up and want lick you down and try and do all types of, you got to stay with her.
Even if you allow her to do those things, you understand, you got to stay with her still, man.
Well, that's
even if you allow her to do that to you, you have to stay with her still. Now, what I would do is I bring her to counsel. In a case like, well, I won't let it get to stabbing up and this and that, and but you'll bring her to counsel and sort it out that way.
All right? What would you do though if she tried to stab you, like trying to take your life?
Well, you have to defend yourself, man.
So what if you box it over and she call the police now, and then you get locked up? You still got to stay with that. You still got to stay with that woman.
Yeah, you still have to stay with her, but again, you have to defend yourself as well in that case as well.
Yeah.
But you still have to stay with her. But you get counsel on it as well, because again, it's going to obviously affect you. You know what I mean? You're going to get Brotherhood counsel, and just deal with her from afar. You can deal with her from afar, man. That you still see her, still got to see her, but it's up to you how and when you see her. You know what I mean? You want to see her when she's behaving herself. When she's behaving herself, then you go and see her, man. She's not behaving herself, But other than that, you still have to be with her. She's still your wife. You still have to give her due benevolence, so to speak, right? Right.
Boy,
but that's what the six.
That's a dangerous thing, though.
That's but But yeah, Salakia for time's sake. But
Yeah,
and that's why we got to be cautious. You understand? The 6-month rule applies in the ISUPK, right? To avoid those things as much as possible. All right. So now, let me get time's running, man. Let me get Exodus 22 and 16 to 17, Baba Kashar. Exodus 22 to 17. Then we're gonna bounce back to the article. In fact, we'll go to
Exodus 22, verse 17.
16 to 17.
16
to 17, Baba Kashar. Exodus 22, verse 16 to 17. Exodus.
And if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed,
this woman ain't got no man. You entice a maid, you speak to her, you chat, speak game to her, right? You chat her up. What do they say? You chat her up. That was the old term back in the days.
So like
chat her up, right?
Betrothed don't mean that she's got a man, though, does it? Betrothed.
Say that again.
Betrothed. Does betrothed mean that she's got a man, or does it mean she's caught?
Betrothed means she's got a man. She's got a man.
Oh, can't.
Whether she's having intercourse with that man, it means she's with that man because you could be courting, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was saying betrothed. I think I didn't know what it meant. Did you want me to look at it in the dictionary or?
Betrothed means you're given to that man, right? So you're looking for that man to be your man.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's your man. That's the he knows you're gonna be his woman. You and she knows you're gonna be her man. Right? That's betrothed. You're both going into agreement to be with each other. You're chatting to each other. You maybe going out. What do you call it? You're courting in the courtship. No, you can't court. You can't court another man while you're courting this man. If you see what I'm saying, you can only court one man at a time.
Can't, because it says
now courting. So like you're courting. No, my bad. Courting don't mean you're married. Courting don't mean you're married.
Right.
Right. Courtship is just to see whether or not you're compatible. That's what courting is. All right. So betrothed now is not courting. Look at. I ain't got the time.
It is. Betrothed is courting, sir. It is courting. It's courting, sir.
Who said that?
It says it here in the dictionary. A person to whom one is engaged.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But remember, when you're courting, that sister or you they both can say, nah, they're not the right one for me. So that's not the same thing. Right. Anyway, I'll ask the captain then if that's I'll ask the captain a bit more on that, to be honest. If you're not sure. But I don't think that's courting, but you can't go with somebody else while you're doing that. Do you get what I'm saying? You have to, because you can call it off. You see what I'm saying? But in the midst of it, in the midst of doing it, anyway, right? I'll ask the captain about that. Despite what it says there, I'm not sure. All right, but I'll ask the captain on that. Okay, so now, let me get where we're at. Exodus 22:16. Where are you up to on that?
Just started it. If a man entice a maid that is not betrothed,
right?
And
she's not betrothed, she's not given unto a man, right? So she's not her. She don't belong to a man. That's betrothed. She don't belong to no man. Read on. And let me say this too. That not belong to no man don't mean if she ain't got a ring on her finger. Okay? It means if the plan between her and that man is to have a relationship, then she's off limits. All right? That man and her is going into a relationship. That's the plan. She's off limits. That's what that is. Read on.
Okay. And lie with her. He shall surely endow her to be his wife.
Now that's his wife now. That's his wife.
Now.
Obviously, he ain't gonna go with a woman that's dealing with another man, right? That woman ain't got nobody, no man, and you're looking at woman, man. Now, if you talk to that woman and she agrees to deal with you, and you dealing with her, and you go, that's an agreement that you're making, and now you going on to her. Now you got to endow her. She's your woman now, right? So surely endow her to be his wife, right? That's the same as before. You shall not put her away all his days. This is another precept to the same thing. Read on. Any more on that to 17? Yeah.
Quran Khan. If her father utterly refused,
right,
to give her to him,
now he's already humbled her. But if a father utterly says, "Oh, hell, I don't want my daughter with that man," utterly refused. Now read on.
He shall pay according to the dowry of virgins.
Read that again. He what?
He will pay money according to the dowry of virgins.
Who's paying?
The man who lay down with her.
Read it. If her father, read that again. If her father
Utterly refused to give her unto him.
So if her father says, you can't be with my daughter, I'm utterly refusing you from being with my daughter. Read on.
He shall pay money according to the dowry. He. Who's
he?
Now the guy who lay down with the woman, the daughter. Oh, okay.
He said, if her father utterly refuses, the father's refusing. Remember, he's already laid down with her.
So he can't even say that he's not married then, because if the father give him the money to go away, yeah, he can't because he's married to her. No, so it's the man. It's the man that give the money, isn't it?
Hold on. Now the father's utterly refusing. So now the father's got to pay the man.
So yes. Is that right?
Can't. That's the breakdown.
Okay, Salakia, my bad. Salakia, sir.
Don't worry, we've all been fake Israelites or had that mindset. We've all been Christian, we've all had that Christian mindset. But I've had this also broken down to me as well. You know what I mean?
Right, can't, sir.
Yeah.
Can't.
So I used to think the same. It was the other way, but this is the father's refusing to give this man his wife.
His daughter.
I meant to give the man his wife. He's humbled her already. She belongs to him. But he'd have to pay 50 shekels of silver, which we just read before. But the father's utterly refused. He don't want his 50 shekels of silver.
So like, yeah, the father don't want his 50 shekels of silver.
Can't.
So it's the man.
He's supposed to immerse in 50 shekels. He's supposed to be immersed in 50 shekels of silver, right? But the father utterly refused. I don't even want your money. I don't want my daughter with you at all. Then the father has to pay that man because that's his wife now.
What? Oh, okay.
Remember, the Bible says he can't put away all his days. Who else is going to go in onto her?
Right. So why would the father pay the money then, Salakia?
Because she belongs to him. She belongs to the man that humbled her. She's already married.
So why would why would he see that Salakia? So I don't understand that part because
which part?
That part that you're saying now, like the father has to pay the dowry of virgins to the man who didn't go to the father first.
Yeah, right. Because it says if now he went afterwards. He went afterwards according to the what we just read before in where was it? Matthew's. Was it no, Salakia, Exodus 22, right? It says you must if you lie with a damsel that's not betrothed, then you must pay the dowry of virgins. So he's gone now to do that, but the father says, "Nah, I don't want that. I'm not giving my daughter to you." Right? So for whatever reason, maybe their sisters, let's say for instance, Rachel was keeping her father's sheep. Rachel was helping her father make money. You understand, and so on and so forth. So now he's going to lose the workforce. He might not want to lose that workforce or whatever his daughter's doing. You understand, to help him. He might not want to lose that, or he might just not like that brother in general. Right? So he utterly refused. I'm not giving my daughter to you. Then now that father has to pay that man because that man is really is married onto that sister. You understand? So now
I
he's
do.
got to pray.
I
I know.
you.
No sweat. No sweat.
I just don't get it. The other one.
No sweat. It took me a while as well. It took me a while to
Yeah.
understand. No sweat.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. It's hard to understand that one.
Yeah. You can we can query that on the scripture breakdown class as well. On Thursday. All right. No sweat. No sweat. All right. Let me see. Let me see. So you finish on 17 there, yeah?
Cut on counter.
No sweat. Let me go now to the art. Let me go back to the article or just read a little bit more of that.
Right.
And then I want to show something as well. All right. Because what I want to show is, can you see that now? What's on the screen?
Cut on counter.
Yeah. All right, read a bit of that and then I'll go into it.
Which part do you want me to read, sir, from the top or?
Hold on, let me see. Read from go from we had a wonderful time together.
Second paragraph. We had a wonderful time together. We really liked each other, but she was secretive with her family because they were strict.
Right. And that strict mean, they don't want their daughter with no black people and all those things. Right? They are strict, man. And this is what we've got to be, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. We got to be strict with our sons and daughters, and we got to teach them the laws of the Lord, and we got to show them just like Solomon. Solomon sinned, man. And David showed Solomon, don't do those things, man. And David went and done them still. See that?
Right.
That's how rebellious we are, and we got to stop that spirit, because that spirit will have that had the kingdom broken into two and destroyed, man. Right? That spirit and that doing will have our nation destroyed and integrated, and now we no longer have a nation. See that? Now we're no longer strong as a people because we're integrated. Right? Read on.
Yeah. Kadawan Khan. My parents knew about our relationship, but she couldn't tell hers.
Right. So his parents knew, and once again, his parents should have knew better, because they should have told him, don't be dealing with her. She's underage. See that?
Right.
His parents knew, but they didn't do nothing about it, man. And because we're living in a culture where the Esau in this Western Hemisphere, they allow these things, underage things to take place. They allow this, right? That's why they put up 24,000, man, to help that guy. All right. But if it was our sons, they'll be going to jail, man. That's how we know these people are not. We're not the same as these. Not all skin folks are the kin folks, man. All right, they wouldn't have put up that money for our people. Nevertheless, the point is we shouldn't be doing this. All right, and we won't get away with it neither. Why? Because we're the children of the Most High God. All right, and the Lord don't want us to do this. This is being disobedient. If that was our nation, all right. So let me read on anymore. Yeah, just finish that up and I'll go into something else quickly.
Right. She had to meet me without telling them. It was to see a boy, Mr. Farkana detained in Dubai. She had to meet me without telling them. It was to see a boy.
No sweat. I'll skip on that. Tell me, can you see this? Oh, he's gone.
Now I'm here. Can't.
Yeah?
I can't see what you're trying wanting me to read. Nothing's changed on the screen.
Share this in tab. Yeah, share this. Hold on. Can you see it now?
Yeah, I can see that.
All right. So just going from a few Dubai's stipulations, right?
Yeah.
So they changed their law in 2020 about a man and a woman. Yes, sex outside of marriage. They changed their law in 2020, right? But I just wanted to see them bullet points. Just read them bullet points there, Baba Kushar.
Quran Khan, PDA, including same-sex PDA.
What's that again? So, okay, PDA.
Look it up.
Personal. Can't remember, I think it's like holding hands and so on and so forth. So you and your woman can't hold hands. You understand? You can't be holding hands and so on, right?
Does it mean pathological demand avoidance? No.
No, don't think so.
Okay, so
Like you and your woman can't hold hands, can't be touching in public, right?
Right.
Can't kiss in public, can't hug in public, can't touch in public, can't hold hands walking down the street if you want to.
Display of affection.
That's yes, right.
Right.
Public display of affection, right? Can't. Where did you see it? It's on there somewhere, isn't it?
No, I got it on the on Google.
No sweat, no sweat. That's the one. That's the one.
Right.
Read on public
Public,
drunkenness.
yeah.
Yeah.
In modest dress, especially women, which can include bare arms, low, so like necklines, and short shorts.
And shorts, which these are in the laws of the Bible. So we know in our culture, again, the Bible says to be modest, right? So we know our sisters should be covered up, and our men's also should be covered up in the sense of we can't wear string vests or vests, showing your muscles and you know stuff like that, right?
Right.
And our got to cover the thighs up. This is all in the Bible, all right? This is out in our laws, all right? But they've got their law, which also they're bending their ways, they're bending their laws to suit whatever they want to suit. You know what I'm saying? To suit this 2020 age and so on and so forth, or for money. More to the point, they're gonna get money that they want to, other people to come down into their country and spend money. All right. It's all about money for them. Everything is about money for them. And that's why we know that their laws, they'll bend their rules and bend their laws for money, man. So the laws of this Bible, we got to keep this law. We ain't bending it for money. It doesn't matter how much money you're going to make or can make. You understand? We got to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. All right. Penalties. Let me read this. Penalties can be even more harsh on protections and protections fewer for women and LGBTQ travelers. This can be more harsh, right? So they don't stand for LGBT down there, according to them. But I want to also grab something quickly. This is what they stand for down there. So get this. I'm trying to drop that in quick before the end. Share this instead, right? Sharing this one now. All right. Can you see that?
Go on.
All right. I'm gonna hit the play wherever it is. Let's see if that works. So they got these laws here against same whatever, all these other laws they've got, right? And they also follow the Quran. They believe in Allah and Muhammad and all those. They say there's they keep their Sharia law, their cultures, this and that. But this is what they do in Dubai. They're big on this. All right. So let me play this. This is what the rich people do down there. All right.
Let's talk about this Dubai potty. It's called portable potty, like a human potty, a human toilet. Basically, it's a situation where this rich Arab men pay Instagram models to sleep with animals. Basically, girls that want in and then get shitted on in the mouth, like eat the shit.
So she didn't make no mistakes. Now, this is a Hamite. This is not our sister, right? Just like that guy on that Marcus, whatever it's called, is not our nation either. This is also a Hamite. But I'm just bringing out the story. Our sisters, Black, Hispanics, Native Indians, this is what a lot of our sisters boast about as well. Not a lot of our sisters. Some of our sisters are boasting about going to Dubai and all these things and looking all flashy on the internet, on IG, those places, right? And this is what they're going down to Dubai to do. Right. This is how low some of our sisters have stooped and have sold themselves, you understand, to follow, follow this trend, this type of thing here. You know what I mean? And we want to stay away from this. We want to come back to the Lord and serve the Lord, man. See, when we serve our lust and when we lean to our own understanding, we end up in doo-doo like this. You understand?
Yeah.
All right. But even the Hamites, all nations, they're doing it. Why? Because it's all about money. Those with the money, they're going where the money is. And to get doo-doo on the chest, to get doo-doo in their mouth, just for the bloody money, man.
Right.
just for the devil pennies, man, the devil's pounds, the devil's Dubai, whatever money that is in Dubai. We can't be like this, man. So we bring these things out to what? To show our people what not to be like and what not to do, man. Avoid these things as much as far as you can. You understand? Avoid these things, man. We're supposed, our sisters, the Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians, are supposed to be the princesses of Zion. Princesses of Zion, man. Your integrity speaks for it. Let your integrity speak for itself. All right? You need to come and join the ISUPK so you're not destroyed out here, man. If you're Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man, men, women, and children, bring your children in here so they can grow right and act right, man, and be right. You understand? So we don't have to fall like this. That brother, that guy as well. That black guy, Marcus, as well, man. All right, let me finish up this.
Some kind of fetish or ritual that I find really disgusting, irritating, and I think should be illegal. So because of TikTok community guidelines, I won't be able to post pictures and videos. So you should look that up on YouTube and on Instagram.
So they stand for the Sharia law. They stand for Islam. They believe in the Muhammad and all those things. But this is what they promoting in their country, man. Porta potties, man. They having any woman, any type of women from wherever to go there and have doo-doo on their chest. They'll be doo-dooed in their mouth, on their chest, wherever. You see what I'm saying? They'll have some women doo-doo on them, on their chest, on their face. Oh, madness, man. Sickness. But this is the capital of what? The Emirates, man. The Arab nations, man. You understand? What is it? They're so Islamic, right? They're so Quran. They follow the Quran and those things. And they say they believe in Allah. And this is what they do, man. This is what they do. So this kind of nastiness, the more money they've got, these nations, is more destroyed they are. You see what I'm saying? The more, the more money they've got, the more they try and destroy our nations, our people. See what I'm saying? And that's why we can't follow money, man. We can't make for the sake of money or the lust of money or the love of money that we lose our integrity for the sake of that, man. All right? Let me just finish this off.
So the public got to know about this because they released a video of an Instagram model they planned to degrade, and they have degraded and basically tarnished her image. Let's say $50K, like you come to this party, you get half your payment, of course, before you come. And then when you come, if at some point you get disgusted while at it, you don't get your complete payment because they force you to do, not by force. I mean, most of them knew what they went there to do, apart from the people who they like deceived to get into the place. So they make you sleep with animals. And from the stories, like you hear that.
I'm going to end it there because of the time going over and stuff. But let it sleep with animals. We know in the Bible what? It says, thou shalt not lie next to a beast, man. To defile thyself with the beast. So I'm saying that's, you know what I mean? The law of laying down with animals is, the Bible's against that, man. And that's what these people push. And with all this money, but here's the thing, they arrested that guy for 20. I want to give him 20 years. Meanwhile, this is what they push in Dubai, man. So much for being, Islamic. So much for being, so much for following the Quran. So much for keeping the Sharia laws when they will change it to suit whatever they want to suit, man. Which proves that Islam ain't got no stability, man. These are the rich, the top, the head in Dubai that's doing all these things, man. All these evil, wicked, and disgusting things, man. So I'm saying these are this is hypocritical, man. They promote sex trafficking. You understand? There's so much stuff that they do that we don't even see behind the scenes, man. You see what I'm saying? All right? There's so much stuff that they do behind the scenes that we don't see, and this is some that we can see and we can show. We can show about that, man. They got laws, but their laws is hypocritical. They bend it and twist it and make it fit them whenever they want and however they want, right? Which means what? They truly don't follow the law that they claim to believe in. You see what I'm saying? Or rather, if you follow the Quran, this is what the Quran will have you do, man. Right? That's more to the point. I'm gonna play one more little bit of it and that's it.
13 years, 15 years. They make them sleep with you. It is it is crazy. Arab men are well connected, but isn't this child and animal abuse if the girls choose to be abused? Because instead of being bothered about how naked people are into the mall, I think Dubai government should look into this, in my opinion. Honestly, I understand you don't know people's stories, you don't know where they're coming from.
That's it on that. There should be a world crisis against that. That's evil, man. Yeah. You understand? There should be a world crisis against that. Let me get rid of, left it up there still. Yeah, man. So these people are evil. We're not supposed to follow the Quran because that's what you're running to. You're running to stuff like that, man. These people are the children of Ishmael, man. Which proves that the Lord ain't with them, man. The Lord's never been with them. You understand? They trying to say that God chose Muhammad and Ishmael and whatever else. Listen, man. The Lord's with the Israelites. The Lord's with blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. You understand? The Lord is revealing these people what claim to, say that God is with them, etc. The Lord ain't with them, man. The Lord's with the men in the ISUPK and the commanding general, Yahanna, which is revealing all of this evil, what they're doing in the earth today. See that? And with that, that's the class, man. All right, let me get the. All right, most time class. We got the announcement with you.
Also,
all right, let me see. Select it. Oh, yeah, let's see. All right. Let me get these. Where is it? Come on. Yeah, there we go. All right, I think I got it here. All right, so that's the class, man. All right. So we're gonna do the announcement. So we're the Israelites. We are the ISUPK, started out at 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yahanna. Rules for a brother and sister. When a new brother or sister come into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or a sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will call each other. After this 6 months period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Numbers 18 and 21, and Malachi 3, verse 8 to 10, means 10th in the Hebrew, Ma'ashara, 10%. Like it, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord giveth thee, give to the treasury, give to the treasury department or teacher, priest fund, free will offerings for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocation. All right, so upcoming holy convocation is we've got the feast of Hanukkah, or the feast of dedication, which is on the 25th of December. All right, that's our next feast. That's our next high holiday feast. All right. Remind Akians and Aquathians to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black boots, shirts, pants, headbands, and scarf. And with that, I'm gonna ask you to call it. We're gonna salute out, yeah.
Oh God, Amadim.
Yeah.
Amadim Shabbat. Amadim. Barak. Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai Brakatah.
Yahweh Bashim Shabbat.
Yajimata. Class dismissed.
Yeah.
Forward, sir. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man.
Forward, man. Yeah, man.
Forward for the reading as well. Jumping in, all right? Yeah, man. Don't know. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Brakatah to the brothers. Yahweh Shemala Athan Bashim Yahushai to the sisters, all right? Kwam Yasha Allah Israel. All right, Musa and Christ, man. Shalom.